In the mid-1800s, Buxton, Canada West was more than just a settlement. It was a beacon of hope for those who managed to escape the cruel grasp of slavery in the United States. Within this haven of freedom and hard work, Elijah Freeman was born, a momentous occasion, as Elijah was the first child born free in Buxton. At 11 years old, Elijah was smart, curious, and sensitive, though often teased for being fragile, or fragile, as his neighbors liked to say. Elijah took pride in his status as a free child, and his life in Buxton was idyllic compared to the tales of suffering his parents had endured. In between fishing, attending school, and listening to tales about slavery from elders, Elijah learned to value the freedom he was born into, though he did not fully comprehend its worth. His role models included the likes of Mr. Leroy, a dedicated man saving to free his family from slavery, the tricky and unreliable preacher, and his wise and loving parents. Trouble soon came knocking on Elijah's peaceful door when Preacher convinced Mr. Leroy to hand over his savings, promising to deliver it safely across the border to free his family. Elijah sensed deceit, yet Mr. Leroy, blinded by desperation, agreed. But Preacher betrayed them, absconding with the money. Devastated by the loss, Mr. Leroy beseeched Elijah to help him pursue the rogue. Leaving the safe bounds of Buxton, Elijah ventured into the United States, a land still chained by the horrors of slavery. Though fraught with danger, Elijah pressed forward, determined to recover what once belonged to Mr. Leroy. Tragedy struck during the journey as Mr. Leroy's health failed him, leading to his untimely but inevitable death, a heart-wrenching blow. Left alone, Elijah continued onward, driven by the promise he'd made. In a twist of fate, Elijah found Preacher's resting place, but Mr. Leroy's money was nowhere in sight. Instead, what confronted him was something far more poignant, a group of enslaved individuals shackled and suffering. As the story reached its climax, Elijah's eyes were opened to the true horror of slavery. Amongst the enslaved, he met a distraught mother imploring him to deliver her baby to the safety of Buxton, so her child could experience a life of freedom.